Hey guys, boy, does time fly when you're having fun. Let me tell you, 4 o'clock in the day sometimes comes so flippin' fast. I am headed to the gym right now. I've got some clients to see. And I just was thinking about some things just before I got in the car. I always have these epiphanies that I have to share with you guys when I get in the car. But here it is. Y'all, I got this hat on too, by the way. When I have this hat on, that means I mean business. I have a client that told me, she was like, there you come, bebopping with that hat on. Usually when I have my hat on, I haven't had a chance, or I just don't feel like doing anything with my hair at the moment. And boy, are these filters also making us lazy, because I don't have to put on a lick of makeup or worry about doing my lashes, getting that kind of stuff done, because we have wonderful technology. It's like a blessing and a curse, right? But anyway, so I was talking to my friend about a program that I am developing to help singles, to help single women. And so many people talk about being single as if it's a curse. And my program is called Single and Surrendered. So, Single and Surrendered. But one of my friends said to me, which was good insight. That's why you have to have awesome, friends that will be honest with you up front and just really give you their honest opinion of things. And so, the program that I'm developing is called Singled and Surrendered. And she said, well, girl, I know that's not what you mean, but when I first heard you talk about single and surrendered, I thought you were thinking, I don't need no man. And that is not what it means at all. It means being in a place where you understand that you are a whole person, and that being single is not a curse. It's not a bad thing. But it also means being surrendered, in terms of being surrendered to the calling that God has over your life. And that could mean that, your future, when it comes to being surrendered to God's calling over your life, that means a lot of things. I 100% wholeheartedly believe that we were all created uniquely in His image, so that we can fulfill a purpose. And sometimes that purpose is to help someone, to break barriers, to get married and be a mom or a dad. It means a lot of things. But by being surrendered, I mean being surrendered to that specific purpose. Oftentimes we start adopting these stereotypical things, or these plans that our country or our world or our community or even our parents think is like the perfect path for our lives. And we tend to adopt those things. As singles, we tend to get lumped into this crowd of people that are available to also just help everybody in our family, to be those people that a lot of your friends and family depend on or lean on for assistance. Like, you start to adopt the narrative that they have over your life. Not to say that any of that is bad. Not to say that you shouldn't be a great auntie. You shouldn't be a great uncle, a great friend, not to say that there's anything bad in being that single friend that someone can always call on when they need help for moving or when they need, advice or things like that. But we can get caught up in those narratives, and we can miss the calling, and we can miss the next thing that God has planned for us. And that may mean that you're single for a little bit longer, or that you're single for the rest of your life. What is there to say that your best life is determined by somebody else's perception of what you should or should not be doing? And my whole goal is to get people to be happy and whole and hopeful and enjoying everything that life has to offer, and not be focused. Yes, oh my God, Jazz or Shaz, I'm talking to you. If you fall into this category of where, you're that great friend that often gets, taken for granted or used or abused. I mean, think about it. As singles, we are at every baby shower or every wedding or think about all that you've sown out to your friends in terms of birthday parties. And if a friend of yours gets married, do you know how many gifts? You got the engagement party, you've got the bachelorette party, you've got there's so many times when you're dishing it out, but you're not giving it back to yourself. And I'm not saying that some of those best friends or people that you're there for in your lives, many of them are giving back to you in their friendship, with their love, with, some of them are great friends on the flip side as well. But we have to be careful of what we put on or do to our single friends. Let's be real here. So my Single and Surrender program is not to say that I don't need a man. Only God knows that, and God knows my heart. God knows what I desire in my life. But sometimes we really just have to back and if you have put it this way, if you're a single person and you have a higher standard, and you really you really believe in a higher standard for marriage, then it shouldn't be taken lightly. If you believe in a higher standard for relationships in general and companionship in general, then it shouldn't be taken lightly. And you have a particular perception and a perspective, and also an expectation, and God knows you and God knows your heart. So that single and surrendered thing, it goes much, much deeper. And I promise I'll do a better job of explaining what I do as an abundant life coach and what my goal is in terms of reaching out to my single folks. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I just got to my destination and it's pouring down rain, so I'm going to need a minute to wrap up or figure out, what, so that I'm not drenched or that I don't melt in the rain, right? Sugar melts in the rain. I don't know if y'all heard that. That's a silly thing that we say in the South, but blessings and abundance to you all. I will do my best to be a more transparent, authentic coach, and to hopefully share some nuggets with you. If you like this, please share it on your page, or if you have some single surrendered friends that you think could benefit from the message that I'm giving, or also who would be interested in a program that I'm offering. Single and Surrendered, 4 keys to living your best life, basically, is what it is. So, tap that follow, send me a DM, let me know if you have any questions, or if you just want to chat, or if you would be willing to let me interview you and chat and see if you are a fit for the program. All right. Take care. Have a great day.